Hello y'all, welcome to part 3 of my Khanate of Khiva playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux. In part 2, Said Abdullah's government improved its country's economy and military, among other things. Also, the nation is a one-party state now, so that happened. And at this time, we're just doing the focus mountain logistics. Eventually, we're going to try and do some more stuff on the right side of the focus tree. It would just take a few months, I guess. Probably all of 1938, if I had to say. Each focus, I believe, is like 28 days. So, yeah, it's basically a month-long focus each. And we should be through with everything, I'm thinking, by 1938 or early 1939, if I had to say. And we're at 44% world tension. Once you get high enough, we're going to start justifying on the Orenberg Cossack host and invade them. And we just gotta wait. We have to wait so much. We need a few more wars to get that world tension over the 50% line. Then we'll go in. We have tons of soldiers at this point. Our army's expanding. We have rifles, plenty of equipment, and we should be able to handle it. I would think so anyway. We just gotta keep building civilian factories and be ready to go for any kind of conflicts. We have tons of infrastructure at this point throughout the country in many parts of Turkestan that used to belong to Bukhara, Kokand, and Khiva before they were unified states. Built some in Pishpek here. Serbia declared war on Tsardom of Bulgaria. 49% world tension now. We need it to be higher, a little bit higher. Mountain logistics is done. And let's start doing new equipment, and this will give us a research bonus for infantry weapons. It says here, let me read that. It says, by studying more modern foreign designs of military equipment, we shall create the arms that will ensure our inevitable victories in future conflicts. And this will give us, that research bonus on infantry weapons. Yep, so we just gotta wait there. And we're just watching the world go around until we can fight the Orenberg Cossack host. A city has fallen. Albania joins the Dono Adriabon. That is the Austrian faction. I don't know why they're doing that. They just decided to do it, though. How is Bulgaria faring? I think they got to fight. Oh, they're fighting two countries at once. They could have been fighting Greece and the Ottoman Empire as well, but maybe they might do better since it's only just Romania and Serbia who are in the Belgrade Pact, but I don't know. And to our east, East Turkestan is fighting the Xinjiang clique, as well as every other neighbor they have to their east, effectively. Pretty messy situation there, gotta say. It definitely is. Madras declared war on Hyderabad. That's down here. What are they up to? So they're fighting Hyderabad, the Princely Federation, effectively. And are they on their own? Maybe they are. And do we modify our officer corps? Spirit of Division Command. Let's go with aggressive reconnaissance. No, I don't know. Operational reserves. That would give us more HP. Flexible organization. No, go with flexible organization. I like the division speed buff. That will come in handy for encirclements and things like that, really. And in the focus tree, we got done with the new equipment. Let's train our officers. It says here, a proper modern army requires a highly skilled command, which we lack and badly need. A new school of officers shall be opened, training the future leaders that will deliver us many victories. And this will, for every unit leader we have, that will add one skill level to them. And with that going on, I need to probably get some new officers. Do that, yeah. New commander, new commander, new commander, new commander, new commander, new commander. I want to take advantage of that bonus. I don't care how many not very good commanders we have right now. Their skill levels are going to go up by 1. I might as well try to take advantage of that. And so, let me see that there. Get my commander list out. They're all at 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's how, well, most of them are anyway. A few of them have pretty alright traits, I guess. Kingdom of Hawaii joined the Co-Prosperity Spear. And train our officers is done. Panama declared war on Costa Rica. Syndicalists in the Barataya Commune, okay. Get this division here, Army 1, join Army 1. Let me see now. So yeah, it worked out basically. I got stronger commanders for free. I didn't have to do anything for it. My focus did all the work, but still. It was a good idea, I think, to get all those new commanders. Now let's complete officer schools. And it says here... Oh, that may have been a mistake. Oh well. But the training of our officers is going well. More and more men are signing up. We currently lack the appropriate amount of such institutions to accommodate their needs. It's time to create more of them. And this will give us the national spirit, opened officer school, which will give the starting, which will add +2 to the starting level of new army leaders for Turkestan. Well, Khiva, Turkestan, essentially. It's the, yeah. Now, new division here, add them to the army. And can I please declare war on you? I want to justify on you so badly. Orenberg, Cossack host. I want to do it, but I can't yet. And military high command, don't worry about that. We don't need no artillery. We don't need no air high command at all. Just keep making divisions. We must keep expanding the military of Turkestan. That is the game plan. Gradually, we are doing that. How's equipment doing? We got to still get a bunch of our units upgraded. Now, Cristero, Mexico declared war on the United Mexican States. Is that a civil war? It looks like a civil war. Yes, it's totalists versus the authoritarian Democrats. Cristero, they are authoritarian Christian democracy, and they're fighting. What is this? Maximato. I guess that's what that is. That's what the sub-ideology is anyway. The fall of Mexico City has occurred. Now, in the focus tree, let's do recruiting effort. That will give us 25,000 manpower. It says here, every army needs soldiers. That much is obvious. Sadly, our government, and this is first day of Ramadan. Okay, well, the end of Ramadan. I think that's what it's about. Recruiting effort's going to be done. Every army needs soldiers. That much is obvious. Sadly, our government had a problem with not enough men showing up for military duty. A proper recruiting effort is in order. And this will give us 25,000 manpower, which we will use for our divisions, our infantry and our cavalry divisions. How much cavalry do we have at this point? We have 6 cavalry divisions, 11 infantry divisions, and 3 camel divisions. Okay. Do I want more camels? Would that be a good idea? I don't know. I think our cavalry's stronger. No, they aren't. Okay, let me add a little bit of military, do all that. This costs no military EXP at all. Why? Wait, does this cost military XP? Yes, that does. Let's just expand cavalry then. 20 with cavalry. Here we go. 18. Don't want to be that big for cavalry. Yes, let's just go with cavalry there. So our cavalry divisions will be slightly larger now. Let's add one more. That's 20 combat width for infantry. Fine, let's do that. Concentrated industry 2 is done. I think that's what we had done there. Recruiting effort is completed. We now have 62,000 manpower. But that manpower is going to just evaporate away as soldiers are sent out to reinforce our now larger divisions. And let's completely mobilize the tribes. It says here there are more Turkic tribes in our local area that, in our local area that anyone can imagine. While essentially nomads, they are good and eager warriors that can be easily recruited by our army. And from this, we'll lose division organization, but high recruitable population factor will go up. And we'll also lose stability. Now, Illyria is going to fight the Austrians. How's world tension? Still, it's not above 50% yet. Won the world. Illyria is fighting Albania. They're going to fight all of Austria. And they don't know Adrubond, aren't they? Yes. Yes, they are. That is what is happening there. Basically. Yeah. And now Slovenia is going to fight the Austrians. Mobilize the tribes will be done soon. We'll complete victory in Turkestan. This won't really do anything for us immediately, but it will open up some new focuses for us. So we just got to get and mobilize the tribes finished. Come on. Come on, get it done. Get it done. Go, go, go. Complete that, please. And now the Central American Republic declared war on Panama. Panama is, are they part of a faction at all? They are not part of a faction. Interesting. So Central American Republic's looking to expand and take over the Panama Canal, basically. And start doing victory in Turkestan. Get that done. It says here, we have managed what many before have failed to achieve. With the establishment of our rule across Khiva, Bukhara, and Kokand, a united Turkestan is born. So that will be done now. And there's just so many wars going on, and I need world tension to go above 50%. I want to declare war on the Cossack host. I want that to happen, but it's not going to happen just yet, which is unfortunate for us, because the longer we wait, the bigger their army gets, but at the same time, the bigger our army gets. So as long as we can keep expanding our military, we should be fine in the event of a war. Also, if they don't join a faction, if they somehow become aligned with the Russian state, that could potentially be a problem. Japan announces her ambitions. Alright, 54%. Okay, we're good, good, good. Let's do this now. Justify. Conquer. 225 days. That'll take ages to do, but it'll be worth it. I hope. We have basically nearly the end of 1938 is when the war should begin. So we have to get our army strong enough for that whole upcoming conflict. We have 22 divisions, 205,000 soldiers in the field. That number has to be higher. I think we heavily outnumber them. We just got to be able to make sure we don't lose too much in casualties. And victory in Turkestan, okay. Now let's complete literacy campaign. It says here, the majority of our population is illiterate, stuck with the skills of an average 11th century nomad. To remedy this dire situation, new free and compulsory school teaching language, new free and compulsory schools teaching language and math skills shall be opened. And effectively, we'll get rid of mass illiteracy in Khiva in 28 days. 4 weeks, the Dutch Revolution has started. That's the power of reading. 28 days and mass illiteracy is gone. And that is a bad national spirit for us that provides us with a lot of debuffs, so it will be good that will be removed from us, because it just gives us a lot of negative effects. And the German Empire are fighting the Dutch. Is that the case? Yeah, the Batavian Commune, they have no allies. They're on their own. Okay. Wow. That's a bad time to be the Netherlands, or the Batavian Commune, I guess. How many divisions does the Orenberg Cossack host even have in the field? I would like to know. They have no manpower. They have less factories than us. And they have 4 to 22 divisions. I think we outnumber them, though. I want to say that. We just got to take advantage of any holes they have on these very wide front we're going to fight them on. I'm hoping they do have those. But we'll see. We will definitely see. There's definitely some gaps here. Literacy campaign is done. Complete education reform. That will give us a research slot once it's done. We only have 2 right now. And 3 will be very good. It says here, our first effort in fighting the illiteracy was very successful. Now we shall perform a comprehensive education reform, open new and modern universities, all to destroy the illiteracy in Turkestan. And now, research slot available, complete excavation 2, get that started anyway, and we're going to have a few more divisions ready in a little bit. I'm going to stop recruiting divisions soon, because we need to really have, we just need to have we have to be careful with our manpower. If we go too crazy in recruiting tons of divisions, we'll have no manpower. Puerto Rico was annexed. Alright then. We'll get a little bit more divisions and that'll be that. Actually, let me just stop with 2, yeah. Or no, this is going to be it. We're not going to grow the army anymore after this. We're going to have 24 divisions at least, 1 major army for Turkestan. Once we defeat the Orenberg Cossack host, the military should be able to rapidly expand. I hope. And Transmir plunges into chaos. Can I add a person of influence? I don't think I can. Wow, so we just had the Vizier running everything, don't we? Yeah, Mohammed Ghazi here. Cape to Cairo rail has been established. Okay, Chief of the Army. Let's go with Chief of the Army. What are these? Okay, I don't know what to do with any of these. Decisive Battle Doctrine? Let's do that. Yeah, Decisive Battle Doctrine. That's been decided. Also, keep it that way. Don't mess with it anymore. Military High Command focus. Don't alter anything right now. And research slot available. Come on, where we go? Go after here. Get improved infantry equipment 1. Let us start researching that, I reckon. How many wars are going on in the world right now? Let's count here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A lot of them. It's a lot of them, let's just say that. And let me be exact for, let me know the exact date for when our war justification will be done on the Orenberg Cossack host. Okay, 26th of September, 1938. So we have effectively 5 months, I think, before we will attack the Orenberg Cossack host. And we'll have a few more divisions ready by then. But I'm going to stop recruiting as many soldiers because we do need to conserve manpower, since predicted losses are, I have no idea, but I gotta just be sure to have enough soldiers in reserve, just manpower in reserves to replace units replace the units we may lose. or just replace the men we may lose. Let's go from limited. We're going to go from limited conscription to extensive conscription. That will increase training time, but we do need the manpower. Now in our focus tree, let's complete industrialization effort. This will grant us 2 civilian factories. It says here, while we have done much to invest and industrialize on a large scale, we are still behind many other nations. This has to change at once. Now, get this division here. We can now establish a whole new army for Turkestan. Get that done now. And give them the color of green. And just send this guy over to what will be effectively a western front for us as we push into Manji Shrak, while the rest of our military will go into what would be our timelines. Well, today's timeline, well, as of 2023, Kazakhstan. This will be considered Kazakhstan in our timeline in current year as of recording. And now, industrialization effort is nearly done. Couple more days there. Fantastic. We need to now start completing Urbanize the Desert, which sounds like a very interesting focus. So what does that do? This will give us some infrastructure. We're getting tons of infrastructure from our focus tree, and it will give us 1 civilian factory. And it says in the focus description, some may say that it is a madman's errand, but a large urbanization effort is worth a try. It would help us to make our supply situation better. Our populace would also certainly appreciate new settlements for them. And let me go open my research tree here. We got to start researching something new. Let's go ahead and start getting support weapons too. That will be done now. And oh my goodness gracious, China is just on fire at this point with all those wars. Just all that, so many conflicts there. Wow. Just, that is, I don't know what to say. But, I think now I'm going to end what is part 3 of my Khanate of Khiva playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. A link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.